Focusing. Damn, does it suck when you have all your settings right, you have the composition nailed, and you miss the focus. Or it's even worse yet, when you think you've nailed it, you come back, you pull the image up on screen, and it's totally blurry. Focusing takes practice, but there are some settings that can help us get the best results. And again, this is all about taking control of your camera. So autofocus auto is out. We don't want the camera just to think what we want to focus. We want to tell the camera what we want to focus on. So we have a few settings. We have autofocus single, we have autofocus continuous, and we have full manual. And whoa, I just said autofocus. It sounds like I'm contradicting myself. The difference again is we want to tell the camera where to focus, and we're going to let the camera focus and get nice and sharp. So autofocus single. This is great for situations when the environment is static, there's nothing moving, you can set your focus point and it's not going to change. Another good example for using autofocus single is if you want to shoot portraits, you want to focus on the eyes, but you want to slightly change your composition. So you can set your focus, you can move the camera, but the focus point is going to stay the same. Autofocus continuous is great for moving objects. We got skiers, snowboarders, we got whatever, things moving. Doesn't matter if they're going forwards or backwards, side to side, the focus is going to continuously track that object. The next one is manual focus. Manual focus is tough. You really have to believe that what you're seeing through the eyepiece is in focus. But there are certain situations when manual focus is needed. And for your camera to autofocus, it needs a point of contrast. So when there's no light, when it's dark, it simply can't find the contrast and it can't focus. So here we have to use manual focus, and we'll have some great tips on how to use manual focus to get good results when we're out in the field. Right, so how do we set the focus? My Sony here, I go into the menu, I select the focus, and I can choose either single, autofocus continuous, and autofocus auto, which we're not going to use. My Nikon, hold down my focus button and I spin the dial to go between those three settings. Or if I want to shoot manual, I simply flick the switch to shoot manual, or on the lens, I can turn that to manual mode. The next thing we have to consider with focusing is your focus area. There's a few settings, and one of them is center focus. Now this is just going to focus on the thing that's in the center of your shot. It doesn't matter what it is, how far away it is, it's just going to focus in the center. There's another one we're going to use is flexible spot focusing. And we can adjust this focus point where we want it, and that's the one we're going to use. Because again, we're taking full control. We can tell the camera where we want it to focus and let the camera do the rest of the work. So with that said, we'll jump out in the field and we'll go play with some focusing situations in a winter environment.